Hello, everybody. Welcome back. This is Robbie and Carrie. Oh, yeah, I'm just messing around. We're going to do a top 12 because we can't count. We went to Walmart and just got a bunch of candy bars. None with nuts because I hate peanuts. And
so Snickers fans,
so Snickers
sorry.
are out. Don't count in this.
Paydays suck anyway.
Yeah.
We're starting with Crunch.
We're going to start with Crunch. You're going to do one bite, ranking best to worst. See what we get.
Should we? Here, do you want your own square?
I mean, I don't really care. So I think Crunch is just, it's a good solid medium,
I don't know. That's why I started with it.
but also it's going to melt in my hand. We should have got napkins.
I feel like.
I already took 2 bites. I'm terrible at this.
I'm gonna put it in the middle.
We're going to slide it.
Yeah. I think it is what it is. I mean.
It is what it is.
You know what you're getting. 100% real milk chocolate. I appreciate the authenticity.
I don't like fake chocolate. I ain't trying to eat plastic.
Crisp rice.
Yeah.
I do think that Bunch of Crunch is better,
Bunch of Crunch is always better.
but
We've also got a couple here that we've not tried before. I've never had 100 grand.
so Crunch is in the middle.
Yeah,
We're
Crunch is
gonna
what we're
start
starting.
off with the solid.
We'll just move it back and forth. 100 grand if you've never had it. Rich caramel, milk chocolate, crispy crunchies. It's got good reviews.
Are we
all of-
doing it next?
Yeah, I mean, I guess I've already kind of. Oh shoot. Oh, it's in. Okay, so I'll break this in half. Almost. Okay.
Presentation wise, not great.
It's almost like a Crunch bar with caramel.
Caramel goes up the ante.
I like that better than a Crunch bar.
I would agree. I don't think it has the caramel pull that you would find in like a Milky Way.
No, it's definitely a softer caramel.
Well, I think it's a more solid.
I'm putting it in front of Crunch.
We're not even gonna consult.
Do you want to move it behind Crunch?
No, I think it's better. Than Crunch. So 100 gram, better than Crunch.
Where are we going next?
I think we should try Cleanse My Palate.
Yeah. This is not sponsored by the UDF. In case you see it later, it is not sponsored by them.
We are taking sponsorships though. So
I mean,
UDF,
yes.
if you're
Throw your name out
if
there
you're
if you want it.
listening.
I mean, I am poor.
I'm gonna go with Score because I've never had it before. Delicious milk chocolate, crisp butter toffee.
Found it online. Saw it in Walmart.
I didn't think it's an American
Yeah.
brand. It's Hershey Company.
Hershey
Never
makes
heard of it.
everything.
There's
Either
4
Hershey's or
companies.
Mars.
There's 4 companies that own all of us. So
All right, let's not get too political now. That's crunchy. Uh-oh. Oh, it's not bad.
I don't like that. That's not for me.
There's a candy bar that tastes like this.
All I'm getting is toffee.
It's a butter toffee though.
I now have a cavity. It's stuck in my teeth.
It's almost like a Butterfinger. With how it gets stuck in your teeth.
I don't put all the way down there.
I don't think it's that bad.
I don't think anything left is gonna be worse than that, but we'll see.
You hate Three Musketeers though. Not that we're biased.
I didn't, yeah. But I'm not a fan. I'd give it a solid 2 out of 10. 1 out of 10.
Jesus. I'm gonna say at least a 4.7
I
out of
couldn't
10.
ever eat more than 1 bite of that.
I think it's an acquired taste.
You pick next.
Let's just go with Hershey. Let's get back to just a solid. Fun fact, Hershey is the #1 selling candy bar in America. We think that is partially due to when you buy 7 or 8 of them for $2. Great in s'mores. Great for kids. This one has been refrigerated, so it might be a little harder than normal. Could be
Game changer.
an advantage for them. Do you want us to do a little? So I'm not a straight chocolate fan.
Never mind.
It's nothing special.
I don't want to, there's no part of me that wants to eat any more of that.
I will never go out of my way for a Hershey bar.
No.
I would put it on a s'more all day long.
Yeah. Like I want a s'more.
Yeah. So I'm gonna put it in front of Score,
For sure. Yeah,
Obviously.
for sure.
but definitely not even close to Crunch.
Well,
I mean it's good, but it's not like
what
there's
are we
nothing.
even ranking these on? Just taste?
Yeah, taste. Like how are they better?
Because
than the other ones?
versatility-wise,
Well, yeah.
Hershey's is out of this world.
No, this is strictly
Okay.
which is best of what we have overall.
I'm gonna go Milky Way. We all know Milky Way, rich chocolate, creamy chocolate.
I probably kept
Caramel.
Milky Way in business for like sports games over the years. Go to
Bold claim.
concession stand snack, hands down. Every KHS, I think it's like KHS regulated that your concession stand has to have Milky Way.
It's such a better caramel than the 100 gram.
I'm a show.
It's like the nougat. Did not know that's what it's called. With the caramel. With the
It's a creamy caramel with smooth nougat.
it melts in your mouth.
Mm-hmm.
It's so good.
It's not as heavy,
Yeah.
so I'll go above 100 grand.
Oh, for sure. Me too.
I'll easily say that.
Yeah. I agree.
I don't want the Butterfinger stuck in my teeth right now. If you look up what a Three Musketeer is,
It's a Milky Way.
it's
Nice.
essentially a Milky Way, but they are the same price. But if you notice the size, you get much more Milky Way. And as Carrie elegantly put it earlier, it's the poor man's Milky Way. She
Okay.
hates them.
I don't hate them.
I think they're underrated a little bit.
I don't hate them. Like if you...
They're so much softer. Like I literally can't break it. There, you want to buy it? I did wash my hands before this started. I just want to clarify. Just got about it. But it is not what I remembered it tasted like. I almost want to chew too hard, but it's not that hard to chew.
Again, it melts in your mouth, similar to a Milky Way.
It's a very
But
light candy bar.
it's missing something. What's it missing? The caramel.
You know, it has the same amount of calories though as the Milky Way.
And that's some bull.
This is the kids show. I don't know if it is or not yet.
I don't know how to edit that out either.
We'll put an iMovie or something and we'll cut a snippet.
It is ridiculous that the Three Musketeers and Milky Way are the same calories because Milky Way is better.
So far, the least amount of calories has been the Score bar.
It's not worth the calories that you're eating.
Second fewest is 100 grand. I was surprised by the 100 grand. I'm still like,
Yeah,
It was
I
good.
kind of forget what it tastes like at this point.
it was
So I'm gonna go. Whatchamacallit?
personal favorite, hands down winner. But I'm gonna be fair here.
What is in this?
Everything.
Chocolate, peanut flavored crisps, and caramel.
If I'm ever driving like late at night and need something to wake me up,
Whatchamacallit and a Kickstarter.
whatchamacallit, the Mountain Dew Kickstarters, I can drop for 7 hours without jitters. I'm saving this one later. This is definitely going in the refrigerator so after this.
I know we're about to throw hands. I don't love that.
I don't love you.
I think it's fine. It would never be my first choice.
I'm gonna be nice. I will not retaliate to that remark.
I think it's, for me, it's right in line with Crunch and 100 grand.
I will sway with you a little bit and say not as good as Milky Way, but definitely better than 100 grand. Like I couldn't eat it all the time, but it is like my go-to. Like I could eat like 3 Milky Ways in a row and not feel bad. I mean, like stomach, yes, but like morally, I would feel great. Taste buds would feel great.
The only reason I'm gonna let you put it ahead of the 100 grand is because it has a fun name.
Yeah,
So you can put it there. That's fine.
it's also. We should have definitely done like
You're talking
2.
about
We should have
throw
like a
up.
little. Already, we've got 5 more to go now. Drink you some milk.
My body's gonna hate me. Let's continue.
I've been preparing this moment
My whole life.
for almost 26 years. This is the male body at peak performance.
That's your turn.
Let's go with the Twix. Often forgotten. I think it's because you don't get as much. And this is two left Twix. We did not discriminate.
I didn't know the Panthers were.
Yeah, the Dolphins. Thursday night football.
What
So-
game's in the game?
That's the reason I've got to sit on there.
We better hurry up.
So I think they're extremely underrated and people forget about them a lot.
I don't think anybody forgets about Twix.
I think they do because you're so like distracted by
Let me tell you
everything else
what's great about Twix. Besides everything.
that you I literally saved one right now and you're eating one,
Exactly.
and it's so breaks apart better than any other candy bar.
The portion control. I mean, it's the perfect candy to share.
It's also the best Halloween candy, the little mini Twix.
They really did something here. Like, candy inventors really, they said, I'll see your chocolate and caramel. Great combo. I'm going to raise you a cookie.
The problem with it is 250 calories per pack.
No one's looking at calories when they're eating candy. But
And
it's 240.
Less. This has more weight than this. I'm gonna say the taste overall.
That's
I'm
because
going.
you literally have a cookie in there too. It's like a,
It's very light though.
yeah.
Can't complain. Where are we going next?
Oh, we gotta get Butterfinger out of the way.
I think a lot of people forget about Butterfingers too, though.
You're just gonna say that every single time. I think a lot of people forget about Kit Kat.
No, everybody knows Kit Kat. Like they had the jingle forever. Twix though done a great thing of like marketing it against themselves of Rot Twix.
Oh,
Like
I
they literally
broke-
made the competition themselves.
I broke it.
It's like you broke my heart with the way you talked about whatchamacallit. This is why Twix or
When you can't
the Butterfingers.
bite into something with your front two teeth,
This is why they get overlooked. Is how flaky it is. It's almost like eating a Cliff Bar, but in candy.
Larry, I'm surprised. Or you don't just open it to flakes.
Just instantly melted in my hand too.
Yeah, it's not. I mean,
Flavor's good though.
yeah, 100 times better than Score.
Dentist not approved.
No, it's my back molars for sure.
I'm gonna.
Made in the USA.
I'm gonna say it's better than Crunch, but not better than 100 grams.
I think I was gonna put it behind Crunch.
Should we fight about it? Like,
You go outside.
when we gotta pause the video. We'll be right back.
Right.
Yeah, I've got to stick in my teeth too, so I'll agree with you there, because of that reason.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm just trying to be polite here.
I'll tell you that's what I always wanted when I had braces
Was
was Butterfinger.
what was it? You better not lay a finger on my Butterfinger. Is
Yeah.
that their slogan?
Also, great combination at Culver's is
Ice cream's good with anything.
Butterfinger and caramel concrete mixer. Don't knock till you try it.
Oh no, yeah. Culver's.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna go. I just want to save Reese's for last because
Me
I know what it is. I mean, I think everybody else knows where we're going with. So let's go ahead and do it. Like,
Okay, fine.
you can have the other one tonight if your stomach doesn't, if the dentist doesn't call you and tell you to delete the video. There's no wrong way to eat a Reese's,
Give it.
except for when she takes his entire bite.
But you gotta put them in the fridge
Refrigerating a Reese's not like automatically like makes it better.
because it does that.
If you've never had a refrigerated or frozen Reese's, do it. Get back with me.
It's so good.
The worst part about them is how quickly they melt.
The worst part about them is how quickly they're gone.
That too.
It's literally you can eat one in 2 bites. You could eat one in one bite if
Like-
you were really trying.
They should have made the king size the original size, and then made a king size that would have made the king size look regular.
But with the two cups, you don't feel bad.
I'm just going.
Yeah,
I'm gonna put that up there at the best.
I don't know that anything can top it, honestly. It's just a classic. Chocolate and peanut butter
Yeah,
besties.
it's like.
For the
And now that I look
recipes.
at like a lot of these have chocolate and peanut butter in them.
But not like that.
No, because it's such a creamy peanut butter.
Exactly. The chocolate to peanut butter ratio is so good. And the presentation. It's a cup. It's like a treat. It's like the Twix. It's similar to the Twix in that it's really like it's your
Literally
personal-
looking at this, people who had a peanut allergy we got 2, 3, couldn't do that one. Maybe do a bunch of or do the crunch.
Well, I think there's probably like peanut oil and stuff in them too.
Yeah, so like this is not a peanut
Friendly.
friendly thing, but we did. I hate peanuts, but love peanut butter. Call me weird, I don't care.
Oh, I thought I thought this was a Spotify code. I was like, did Kit Kat make their own playlist?
We're gonna jam out to it next time.
Okay.
See, this is why I like Kit Kat. Break me off a piece of that Kit Kat bar. Just. I just. What is
I don't
it's,
get
it's, a,
that
it's a wafer.
Yeah, it's just a chocolate covered wafer. There was no original thought there.
It's a crisp wafer and milk chocolate. I mean, they're not trying to disguise it as anything different.
I'd be fine to never have a Kit Kat again in my life.
So you're saying it's worse than a score?
I'm not saying it's worse than a score. I just don't. It's fine. It does nothing for me.
I'm breaking up 100 grand in Crunch.
I think it's below Crunch.
You said that about Butterfinger too.
I know. I think they're
said-
both below Crunch.
I guess those are so similar that you almost can't break them up.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because this is literally a Crunch bar with caramel.
Yeah.
I think Kit Kat, because literally Kit Kat is a whatchamacallit, but without the peanut butter flavor.
That's why whatchamacallit is superior to everything.
So it's already got to be worse than that.
And last but not least, just moving everything closer together there, we have the Hershey's Cookies and Cream Bar. I can get it open. My hands are so greased over now. I guess chocolated over. This video is a lot longer than I thought it was going to be. We're looking at like 18 minutes now.
Oh, Jesus.
So I'm going to go ahead and just break you off a little. I love this about it though. You get the little, you can see your Oreo chunks.
So good. So good.
It's the only white chocolate candy bar that's good.
But then the pairing with Oreo, I mean, they could have just said, you know what, we're doing white chocolate Hershey bar. No.
Would have been good.
They said, we're going to do something special.
We're taking the
here."
cream out of the inside of an Oreo. But
It's so good.
we're not getting Oreo money for it. So we're not putting them on their picture.
I don't think that it's better than Reese's.
No, I don't think it's better than Twix. I don't think it's better than Twix.
Okay.
Do you think is it better than Milky Way?
To me, yes.
I'll give you that. So, final ranking. Worst, according to her, I think it's not that
It's
bad.
awful.
I think you should at least try it once in your life.
If you have a loose tooth and you want to get it out, eat a score bar.
Eat a score bar.
That should be their commercial. I'm open. I do
You got a child that's
marketing.
complaining but would love candy, eat a score bar. Just a solid chocolate bar, nothing special. Hershey's, second worst. Three Musketeers, spread positivity, throw shine is on the wrapper. I don't know what that means. I mean, spread positivity, absolutely. But that's down there at, what is that, 10th place, technically? Butterfinger, make yourself less flaky, and you would be higher, and you would not be number 10. She might die before this video ends. Kit Kat,
It's
they're great for
fine.
sharing.
It's fine.
Great for sharing. And then we got Crunch. Definitely not a bunch of Crunch,
But it
but
is. I mean, if you want
It's a break from a Hershey bar.
Yeah, if you want to spice up your Hershey bar,
All it is it's a Hershey bar with a new haircut. That's
We're not saying a better or worse haircut.
just a new haircut. Just was that a 6? Number 6, the 100 grand.
100 grand.
That is a Hershey bar with a better looking haircut.
And caramel.
And that's with the better part. The better looking. Like, that's just a new haircut. This one's a better looking haircut.
Got you. 100 grand really did something.
I'm surprised. I will probably eat another.
What is this, number 5? Whatchamacallit?
Personal favorite. Couldn't eat it all the time, but absolutely love them.
I think that they're good. Deliciously crispy.
I'm like on a chocolate high right now. And
you have a lot of energy.
This football game is about to be wild. I don't even care who wins.
Number 4 is Milky Way. I think it's good. I mean, there's no denying that.
Put it in the refrigerator. Don't freeze it or you'll break something. Refrigerate it a little bit.
It's really good.
Refrigerate any kind of candy bar is going to be better.
Just melts in your mouth. It's real high quality. Third place, Hershey's Cookies and Cream.
That's the Hershey bar that's not a Hershey bar anymore. Like, technically, they look alike. And they're made by the same company.
Fraternal twins.
And they're made by the same company, but taste nothing alike.
I'm assuming it's Hershey that's been in business since 1894. I thought that they meant that they've had Hershey's Cookies and Cream since 1894.
Also, if you go to the Hershey, Pennsylvania, and visit the Hershey Capitol, whatever, you get a little Hershey kiss with your tour.
How cute. Number 2, coming in hot, Twix bars. So
it doesn't matter if it's left or right. We just picked it random. We do not discriminate.
It's so good, and it ups the ante with that cookie in there. And I think really it almost can't even be classified as a candy bar because it has the cookie in there, but it's so good. And number 1.
Yeah, it's not necessary. This is not necessarily a candy bar, but it's classified as a candy bar. At least in our rankings, it is.
They're not even lying to themselves. The back of it says, "Get ready to taste perfection." Like, they already know.
Yeah, they're not lying.
They're not playing any games. They've been in the game too long.
So that's our top 12.
Take it or leave it.
Yeah, I
do not care.
We're gonna see what else happens.
I'm right, but
I mean, you're not gonna get a wrong rating with us. We might have another video. We might not. Depends on if we're feeling froggy on a Thursday afternoon. Because this is, our parents always said you can do anything when you grow up. You can anything you set your mind to. Today, we chose that anything we set our mind to was a top 12 ranking of random candy bars that we found at Walmart and UDF. So,
might do chips next.
Yeah, we might just 10 chips. Go to Jungle Gyms. Just get them around the world. Little small bags of chips. Try one.
Coffee.
You're on your own coffee. I will not.
Wine.
It's got to be a sweeter wine. We'll see
Who
what
knows?
we'll see what happens.
This might be our only video then.
I think we could do chips next, and then we'll see what happens.